Hi, have you heard about 100,000 Kenyan shillings challenge? You've not. Are you in Kenya and you are earning, let's just say, from 15,000 to 30,000 Kenyan shillings? Let's just say you are just a middle salaried person. You can save up to 100,000 Kenyan shillings within a year. I know most of you are asking yourself, how with my small salary? Imagine it's possible. And also this applies to people who are outside country. If you are in US or other country and you want to apply on this, it's much applicable. Let's just say it's much applicable to even dollars. So I'm going to hook you up with this challenge. So I hope you stay tuned and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's just say this is a money marketing video, and I always plug you with the best investment and best loans. So if you want to get a loan immediately within 5 minutes, just go back to my videos and watch them. And if you have been benefited you have benefited from my videos, you've gotten a loan, please do comment down below. Let me know how it happened and let's get those recommendations, because all of us want the loans. Okay guys, so if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe and join the family. So I understand we are almost hitting the end of February, and most of you guys, you have not saved on January. I know 80% of you have not saved on January, simply because January comes with a lot of responsibility. If you have kids, you have to pay school fees, you have to pay rent. For most of us in Nairobi, if you don't have your house, hey, let me tell you, January is it's a very hectic month, and it can escalate to even February. I know most of you who are doing business, you feel like January the income was not good. There was no much income because most of the people don't buy things on January, because even the employed people are broke. So it's very typical. And when it comes to February, it's when the business starts picking up, but you are not getting the income, the kawaida income that you always get. So it feels like even in February, I'm not going to save. Let's just wait to the third month. No, don't wait. Let me just tell you, you can save from February up to December. We understand January, that one, it's a waiver for everybody. Even for the people who are employed, we know January is for paying all the bills and the loans that you had gotten on December. I know that. I'm always keen on that because I experienced the same thing. And also in February, I know for you people who are employed, most of us to tushachukua advance, we already taken our advance, so the salary is less to even save. Okay, and we still have the bills to pay. So first of all, we are going to save in February with the smallest salary that we have. Atakama, you have the 9,000 salary that you have taken even the half of your salary. I know it's very hard, but in this challenge we are going to save 20% only if we are employed. And for the people who have businesses, we are going to save from 30% if you are earning from 500 Kenyan shillings to 1,000 Kenyan shillings daily. Don't save a lot of percentage if you know this is where that's where you are getting your groceries, that's where you are getting your fare daily, that's where you are. No, it's not applicable on this point. So I'm advising you, if you are doing a business, just save 30%. If you are an employed person, if you can, save 30%, but if you have a lot of responsibilities, just save 20%. If you are new to this channel and you see me reading somewhere, it's because I've written them down. I was doing research yesterday and I cannot put everything in my head. I have a lot of things to think about. So what is this challenge? It's a unit finance trust. If you are disciplined, you are going to save as low as 100 Kenyan shillings. Okay, but if you're not disciplined, please don't join this challenge, because this one needs a lot of discipline and a lot of trusting in your saving let's just say trusting in your saving discipline. That's what I mean. I don't know if you are getting it. So if you're a self-employed, I told you you can save up to 30%. And if you are employed and you are earning from 15,000 Kenyan shillings to 30,000 Kenyan shillings, you can save up to 20%. And that's a good investment if you have a very tight budget. Okay, so don't over save, as I told you. So for those people, let me just use an example of 20,000 Kenyan shillings. I know most of you are being paid up to 20,000 Kenyan shillings, although you can do your math as we go on with the video. And today I'm in a different background, so please ignore that, and let's continue with the important issue over here. So when you're earning 20,000 Kenyan shillings and you are saving 20% of your salary, you're going to, if you do the math, you're going to save 4,000 Kenyan shillings every month. Okay, ni kitu yenye haitakukimbiza. It's something that won't take a toll on you, so you're going to haitakurash. That's what I mean. Aki kizungu ni ngumu, by the way, let me just say. Nimejaribu kufikiria the word kitu haitakukimbiza. Just comment down below, let me know the right name, the right word for that. Okay, and if you don't have a lot of responsibility, if you're an employed person, let's just say like you don't have kids, you don't have somewhere you are paying school fees either for your kids or you yourself, or you are not married and you don't have responsibility at you have to leave some few coins to your wife. If you don't have those responsibility, you're just a single person with your single salary, you can just save up to 30%. That one you can save to 6,000 Kenyan shillings if you're earning 20,000 Kenyan shillings. So as I go on with this video, just get a book and a biro. Whatever you are earning, apply the 20% or the 30% if you feel like you can make it to 30%. Okay, and let's just do the math. I've just used the 20,000 Kenyan shillings because that's what I feel like it was simple to use. Okay, because sitaki kufanya mahesabu kubwa kubwa. Okay. Yeah, so if you're not buying kids food, kids school fees or kids clothes, just use the 30%. You're going to thank me later. Okay, for this thing to happen, I feel like at some point you might feel like you are giving up with the saving, and you feel like I'm not motivated this month to just save the 30% or the 20%, or just let's just say the 6,000 Kenyan shillings or the 4,000 Kenyan shillings. Just join, what I can advise you, join the money marketing groups, or just have a friend who you are doing the same thing with. Just muji challenge too, so that you cannot give up, because an year, it might seem kama mwaka ni kidogo, but it's not small. An year, it's a 12-month year. You can get it, and before the end of the month gets to you, inakaanga. So if you are saving something, mwaka inakaanga, but if you are not saving, mwaka inakimbianga. So if you are planning not to save, your year will go fast. If you are planning to save next month, your year will go fast, and you won't have anything at the end of the year. Okay, so just try to join those money marketing groups, or have a diary that you have affirmation every day, savings affirmation or money marketing affirmation. There are those diaries. Or have a to-do list every month. You have a to-do list at the end of the month. You know, I need to save this, I need to save this. Just have a budget of your salary every year and write them down, and have a disciplined mind. If you don't have that, it's very hard for you to save. So if you are a business person and you are earning 1,000, and just using 1,000 Kenyan shillings a day, and you want to try this challenge, try to save the 30% challenge. But if you are earning 500, please try the 20%, and this will be possible, because you cannot just say, like, you are earning, let's say, the 1,000 Kenyan shillings, as I said on my previous episode. You cannot, it's not logical that you are saving 800 Kenyan shillings and you are earning 1,000 Kenyan shillings, because you have responsibility every day. Not unless you 1,000 Kenyan shillings, you are not removing anything from it. You are not spending from it. Like, I mean, kama una earn 1,000, let me just use Swahili over here ndio mu understand. For my Kenyan people, I want you to understand in Swahili. If you're earning 1,000 Kenyan shillings, na hapo ndio unatoa pesa ya chakula every day, hapo ndio unatoa bus fare if you are working, let's say, in town, it's not logical for you to save 800 Kenyan shillings, even 600 Kenyan shillings. Just save the 20% of it, which is 200 Kenyan shillings, na ni kitu itakupeleka mbio, okay? For the people who are employed, just save the 30% if you know your salary is above 15,000 Kenyan shillings. But if your salary if your salary is 15,000 Kenyan shillings, try the 20% Kenyan shillings challenge. What did I say? Try the 20% challenge. But if you feel like I can manage, it's always advisable to do the 30% challenge, okay? So for right now I'm going to talk about the 30%, because I feel like when the money comes in a bunch at the end of the month, you should save as much as you can. It's unlikely to the people who are earning daily, because you're going to budget the less money. Always budget to spend the less money, and always target to save the higher amount of money that you can. But remember, you have the bills to pay, and remember, you have responsibility. That's all. So for the people who are earning 15,000 Kenyan shillings, if you save the 30% every month, you're going to save 4,500 every month. That is, if you do your maths, you're going to save within a year, it's going to escalate to 54,000 Kenyan shillings. If you had not saved on January, you can just 1 month, you can sacrifice 1 month to save the double of what you save. Just sacrifice 1 month, because I want us to cover even the January that was hard. And right now, you let's say tufike mwezi wa tano, let's say we are in June actually, and you feel like I don't have loans, I don't have anything that is pending, just save double to cover the January month. And if you feel that that one will be so hectic, please make sure kama ni miezi mbili, take just 2 months and save half of what you could have saved on January and add them up. And at the end of the year, if you are doing the 30% challenge, you're going to have 54,000 Kenyan shillings. And for those who are earning 20,000 Kenyan shillings, if you do the 30% Kenyan shillings, imagine you're going to have 6,000 every month. And at the end of the year, I feel like you can have up to 72,000 Kenyan shillings. That is almost 100,000 Kenyan shillings, okay? For the people who are earning for those who are earning 30,000 Kenyan shillings, it will escalate up to 100,000 shillings and above if you are doing the 30% challenge. But if you are doing the 20% challenge, the lesser the percentage, the lesser the saving, okay? So it's up to you to decide and check on your bills and know if you can manage. If you can't manage, please don't force yourself. Usikue hapa ati unaanza kukopa fare. And this money, I can always advise you, put it on M-Shwari, on a locked account. It needs a lot of discipline. I know, right? Because at the end of the day, utaanza kufikiria na nimesota, I want to remove at least 6,000, I have 40,000, I need to remove 5,000 at least for fare. You will never reach the target. So please put it on the locked account. And the advantage of the locked account, it has interest. So whenever you're saving there, at every month you get an interest. Imagine saving 72,000 Kenyan shillings. At the end of the year, you're going to have almost 8,000 interest. So you can imagine you're going to get even 80,000 at the end of the year. So it's always advisable Hakuna vile you can put your money on somewhere in a bank or in your M-Pesa where you don't have interest. I feel like that is the wastage of your investment. Here we save as we invest. Okay, so yeah, you can save up to 100,000 Kenyan shillings depending on your salary. Yes, okay, that's where I mentioned the 100,000 Kenyan shillings challenge. For the business people, the same thing. If you're earning 1,000 Kenyan shillings and you do the 20% challenge, you're going to have 6,000 every month, and that is 72,000 Kenyan shillings in a year. If you can do the 30%, that one will be 100,000 Kenyan shillings and above. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's why I told you, come kuja na bairo na kitabu, do the maths, and you're going to see a lot of money that you can save within a year, having just a small salary. Okay, even I can use an example of Mwangi, who is the founder of Equity. They started as a group, and they were saving small percentage of what they are earning. They were employed. They started it as a chama, and look at Equity right now. Can you afford Equity? Can they even, hey, I don't know even how to explain it. Can anyone even buy Equity? Equity is the most escalating bank when it comes to earning. Equity earns a lot when it comes to the banks which earns, because hata interest yao inakwanga tu juu. So do the math. It's called discipline. That's why I'm telling you guys, if you have someone who you can do this challenge with, just do that. And at the end of the year, I'm not telling you to save this money alafu at the end of the year you take the money mwende mkakunywe pombe or mkakule nyama. No, we are doing this because we want to do this within 2 years or 3 years, let's just say even 5 years, you're going to do a bigger investment. Imagine doing this challenge within 5 years, you have 5,000 Kenyan shilling. What am I even saying? You have 500,000 Kenyan shillings. Sorry, uko na kashamba, okay? And mtu haizi kuambia ati uwezi nunua shamba ukiwa job ya 15,000. Okay, just do the maths and be wise and be disciplined when it comes, and have a target. What do I want? I'm saving this, but what do I want at the end of the day? And you cannot be on the same job every forever. You cannot be in the same job forever. Unaweza futwa kazi, unaweza weka biashara inaweza anguka, but at the end of the year, what do you have? Biashara ikianguka, what do I have? You can also save targeting, I'm going to ninaongezea biashara yangu ndio at least at the end next year I want my business to be on a higher level. Okay, and that is it for today, guys. And start the challenge right now. At the end of this month, please start the challenge. And if you can cover January right now, please do cover it. I plead you to cover it, because unaweza enda na huko chini maisha tena ianze kuwa ngumu, mara taxi imepanda, mara sijui nini. Just do that, and remember to tithe for the saving. Please tithe for the saving, and God will help you at the end of the day, na kila kitu itakuwa sawa. Roho ya maugonjwa, roho ya kulose pesa, roho ya kukoniwa, it won't be there. God will guide you. Okay, guys, I'll see you on my next one. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and don't forget to watch the ads, because my ads right currently are ads which are very educative. And if you love money marketing videos and loans videos, those ads that I'm getting currently, they are advising you on something that I have not covered, or yeah, just watch the ads and you're going to tell me. Bye guys, I'll see you on my next one.